King of Sports, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
We've reached the end of the line of the High Alert Tour here on New Japan Strong. It's Ian Riccaboni and Alex Kozlov, and that means the main event of the entire tour is today. For the first time on New Japan Strong, Fred Rosser defends his Strong Openweight Championship against Fred Yehi. And Yehi has been asking for this bout for weeks. Rosser is on a roll, though, coming off a big win against Big Damo.
Absolutely. What a huge opportunity for Fred Yehi. And let's not forget, Fred Rosser, he is the Strong Openweight champion. He is the guy that dethroned the first ever and longest reigning Strong Openweight champion, Tom Lawler. So this is going to be quite a battle between the Freds.
And that is just our main event. In our feature bout, we will see Jake Something take on Eddie Kingston. And to me, this might be Jake Something's golden opportunity because he had a great showing against Brody King, not afraid to go in there with a monster. Now he's not afraid to go in there with a lunatic in Eddie Kingston. And you got to wonder, is Chris Jericho still in the head of Eddie Kingston? Is this the right opportunity, Alex?
I think this could be the perfect opportunity for Jake Something, because obviously Eddie Kingston has been involved in this brutal rivalry with Chris Jericho, and most recently that barbed wire death match. What kind of condition is he going to show up in?
Well, we will find out. That is our feature bout, and in our opening contest, returning to New Japan Strong, X-Division competitor from Impact, John Skyler, takes on Lucky Ali, who we saw down in Texas. Should be a great encounter between two young up-and-comers. Let's get New Japan Strong started right now.
Welcome, everybody, to the final night of the High Alert Tour here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ian Riccaboni, Alex Kozlov coming at you from the beautiful Grady Cole Center, the historic Grady Cole Center.
There he is, my best friend, John Skyler.
Your best friend.
I met John Skyler at the worst ever pay-per-view, the Talking Chop-A-Mania.
Oh, God.
We became friends very, very fast. This man has wrestled all around the world, 14 years of pro.
5 feet 8 inches, 215 pounds, the Southern Savior, John Skyler!
Man, John Skyler can go. You can see he's like a rabid dog. I wish he was my partner back in the day, not Rocky Romero.
Well, you won the Ring of Honor tag team titles and the IWGP Junior Heavyweight tag team titles with Rocky. What are you talking about?
Short-lived.
Sure. Well, John Skyler, not short-lived. His career and resume speaks for itself. In contention for that Impact X-Division Championship. We've seen John Skyler in Ring of Honor. He has been in New Japan. His big moment 2021 challenged Big Damo, and a great hard-hitting encounter. If you didn't see that, please go back on NJPWWorld.com and watch that. But here's a man who the fans have been clamoring for, a man who proudly declares he is undefeated in New Japan. He is 1-0. We saw him on New Japan Extra. But he makes his official Strong debut here. And what an opponent for John Skyler.
Blue corner, 6 feet 1 inches, 233 pounds, Lucky Ali!
Yeah, and I've seen this guy. The guy can go. Lucky Ali is very, very talented. Hailing from Washington, D.C., he didn't grow up in the best neighborhood. He had to overcome a lot of odds, and here he is.
Well, and we've been seeing him on AEW Dark as well, and he's been having some great showings against some of the top talent in the world. And a few weeks ago, we saw Drew Adler take on J.R. Kratos. Like Drew Adler, Lucky Ali makes his home promotion here in PWX. which is a great talent feeder to find some of the great young talent that New Japan Strong is looking for.
He's actually the current PWX Innovative Television Champion here in Charlotte.
Oh, and kind of poking fun at the height of John Schuyler there. As you see, a honorable tie, but these two men are ready to fight here, Alex.
And I know that John Schuyler is ready to fight. He may not be the tallest, but the guy's got size. 215 pounds. He can hit you so hard. He's got a lot of strength.
Barrel-chested. He's really put together over the last couple of years, putting on just those massive shoulders, that huge chest.
One of his biggest victories in his career has been over Matt Cardona at Impact Wrestling. Very, very gifted. You can't underestimate him.
And I like the great footwork, the positioning to get out of the hammerlock into the side headlock here and wrenching it down.
And look at that. Lucky Ali goes down real quick off that. It's a lot of weight there on that headlock.
And rolling over, looking for the pin, but holding tight on the side headlock. Nowhere to go for Ali. And a high wrist lock. Great move here, forcing that elbow to go left to right, but into the hammerlock. And it's Schuyler trapping the arm, gets the wrist. Irish whip into the corner, up and over. Arm drag and a beauty, and it's Lucky Ali who is in control.
Holding on to that wrist, working on that arm. Trying to keep John Schuyler grounded here.
You see a high double wrist lock, and it's Ali repositioning. I like the technical prowess of Ali. We know he can go to the sky, though, too. Some good high flying maneuvers. The hammerlock here reversed, and it's Ali. Of course, the snow bunny splash is Lucky Ali's finishing move. Not going to get it from there, though, because Schuyler powers out of the hammerlock and a chop across the chest.
Oh!
Wow.
You can hear the sound of that.
They may have heard that down at the Charlotte Knights baseball stadium. Up and over.
Oh!
Wow!
Lucky Ali had him scattered there.
Climbing the ladder, flips him into the corner. And I like the confidence of Ali, just the poise, the movement. Ooh!
Well, when you're 1-0.
Right, when you're undefeated. Ooh, neck breaker. Cover here, 1, 2. You know, I'm undefeated in Ring of Honor.
Are you?
I'm 1-0, yes.
Who were you victorious over?
Well, Colt Cabana did all the work, but our good friend Colt, we hope to see him back in New Japan soon.
I'm real proud of you. I hope your daddy, Kevin Kelly, is proud of you too.
My daddy? What? Excuse my daddy?
Kevin Kelly?
No, my dad's Rich Riccaboni. Anyway, Lucky Ali with the wrist lock here.
Oh! Beautiful technical takeover there. Pulling Lucky Ali into the ropes.
Oh, come on!
Driving that knee to the back of Lucky Ali, forcing him to the outside. And this is where John Schuyler excels.
Excels. He pulled him by the front of the trunks.
2.
And then cowardly kneed him in the back and sent him to the outside.
I would dispute the fact that it was cowardly.
Okay, maybe cowardly was too strong. Maybe you're right. But very much so took advantage of the situation.
10.
Oh!
Driving him chest first into that apron.
12.
And this is a 20 count on the outside.
He's got time. He's got time to beat him up. Well, he doesn't have too much time. There's 5 seconds left.
He's got to be careful. Yeah. He wants to end this in the ring. The Southern Savior here, running senton.
Beautiful. I love it.
Cover here. Just a 1 count. And Schuyler's one of those guys that has just been grinding and grinding his whole career for moments like this to really break through, and we've seen it in Impact.
Oh!
Where he's cracked that ceiling that some, including sometimes himself, thought he had. That self-doubt set in, but it's been this change of attitude that has propelled him to further success. That aggressiveness that included the underhanded tactic of pulling the tights. And Schuyler, ooh! Ali with the chop gives Schuyler something to think about.
5 minutes has passed. 5 minutes.
Irish whip now. Schuyler sends Ali, follows him in.
Wow.
Now that was a great move.
Yeah.
I got to give Schuyler credit on that.
Very effective and a little bit different. Not something your opponent is expecting.
Ooh, Fisherman.
Beautiful.
Hooks the fingers, 2. Almost had him in the center of the ring there.
My best friend, John Schuyler, is doing real well right now. Staying in control.
Best friend, I was standing with him. He didn't answer your text. He left you on read.
That's incorrect, Ian.
You might want to.
Fans here in Charlotte not very happy that John Schuyler is having his way with their hometown hero, Lucky Ali.
Yeah, Ali is relocated to the North Carolina area. And this has been his home base, as we mentioned. Hometown kid here. Back elbow. Up and over, it's Ali looking to get some momentum.
Oh, wow.
Schuyler with a big knee under the jaw. Ooh, butterflies the arms. And Schuyler puts him down, stacks him up. 1, 2,
and it, whoa.
Oh, right
wow.
into the STF. Right into the STF.
Incredible.
And that's the difference between the John Schuyler of 2022 and the one we saw in 2016 in Ring of Honor. He may have just gone for another pin, done something different. He went right for the STF. And now Lucky Ali's in trouble.
John Schuyler is real close to ending the undefeated streak of Lucky Ali.
Ali now trying to compose himself. Schuyler, a shocking clean break as Ali trying to fight Schuyler away. Trying to defend himself here. Shots to the shoulders.
Yeah, but he took a lot of damage on that underhood power bomb into that submission.
Body blows here. Chop at a right cross. Ali holds onto the wrist. It's Schuyler. Fireman's carry. Ali out of it. Into the ropes. John Schuyler. Ooh, big back elbow. And a big right. It's Ali. Inverted atomic drop. Double leg takedown.
What's he planning here? Oh!
Launches him into the ropes.
Oh!
Elbow to the spine there. It's Lucky Ali with the momentum. Ali apron onto the inside. Guillotine leg drop. Could be it. Hooks the leg cover. 2 and just a 2 count there. And Lucky Ali now on the doorstep, knocking on victory's door to keep that undefeated streak alive here in New Japan. Shoulder tackle there. Oh, connects on the knee to the head. And they are in a dangerous position now, Alex. Ali.
Oh, this is not looking good for John Schuyler.
They're going to end the match and maybe take some years off the career of Schuyler.
Oh!
Big boot connects.
Oh! Spear on that apron.
And Ali back on maybe adrenaline or instinct.
Oh!
And there's that slingshot spear. Hooks the leg. 2.
Wow. Lucky Ali got a lot of fire in him.
Certainly does. You can't count him out.
Somehow able to lift his shoulders off the mat on that. This has been a competitive matchup.
Certainly has. Both men giving each other their best shot at this point. And this is everything that I expected. I know that Schuyler's been hungry. He's been really continuing to make a name for himself. And Lucky Ali has burst onto the scene here in North Carolina with a great opportunity to extend himself to an international scale here in New Japan. As we see the Southern Savior sending Ali into the blue corner, it is Schuyler. Positioning Ali, second rope on the inside. And following him up, we possibly have in mind here. Ali grabbing a headlock, delivers shots to the head here.
Oh!
10 minutes has passed. 10 minutes.
Ooh, Skyler, 1, 2.
Oh!
Just the 2 count there. It's Ali back to his feet first. Wow. Slingshot spear. Can't get it twice. Double stop to the head.
Are we gonna see it?
Looking for the snow bunny splash. Nobody home. Charging in.
Oh.
Second rope on the inside. Ali. We told you he takes to the air, takes to the sky.
Careful with these high-risk maneuvers. They can
Oh, he might have.
bite you.
Oh,
Wait a
God.
minute.
Skyler
Oh!
flips him down, drives him through the mat. 2. Skyler
Yes.
picks up the victory.
Beautiful work by my best friend, John Skyler.
56 seconds. Your winner, John Skyler!
I thought the match turned on a dime. I thought it was Lucky Ali's match to win once he countered that second attempt at the slingshot spear. But Skyler, the experience edge, kept it cool, Alex.
I mean, it was a close matchup. Lucky Ali had him up top, but John Skyler was able to make the reversal and get the victory. And this victory is going to do lots for his stock here on Strong.
Absolutely. After an impressive showing against Big Damo, now picks up a victory against Lucky Ali. John Skyler in the win column here in New Japan. Fans, coming up next, a clash between 2 of the best brawlers in Strong. Eddie Kingston takes on Jake Something. It was 3 weeks ago, Alex, we talked about monsters emerging from the darkness here in New Japan Strong. Big Damo, Hikuleo, and now 2 more brawlers, 2 more massive individuals going one-on-one here in New Japan Strong. Jake Something, who we've seen in Impact Pro Wrestling, who we've seen here confront the likes of Brody King. Signing up for another physical battle here tonight with the Mad King himself.
262 pounds, Jake Something!
And look at the physical specimen that he is. 262 pounds of muscle. Got his training at the Ring of Honor Dojo. Very agile for a man his size. And obviously, his strength. His strength is his strength.
Unparalleled here in New Japan Strong. But there's strength, and then there's smarts, and then there's street smarts, Alex. And we're looking at the king of the streets right here.
That's right. Mad King from Yonkers, New York. And
what a renaissance, what a resurgence for this man. A man who many left for dead. It was in AEW when he answered Cody Rhodes' open challenge. From there, the career resurgence, standing side by side with Jon Moxley. Coming to New Japan to take on Tomohiro Ishii. Just the wars, the battles, and this man entangled in a bloody feud.
AEW, 6 feet 1 inch, 244 pounds, Mad King, Eddie Kingston!
With Chris Jericho, the Jericho Appreciation Society, you'll see the scars on his body from the barbed wire brawl that they had. But he is in the midst of a career renaissance, almost 20 years in, Alex.
it's incredible. He was able to, just the longevity that he's been able to have with the style, the very hard-hitting style that he brings. Here he is, and one of the hottest pro wrestlers in the business today.
And it's amazing it took nearly 20 years for him to become an overnight sensation. But I'm glad the world is finally seeing what Eddie Kingston is all about. Oh, and I would not do that with Eddie Kingston. You see Conor Timer jockeying for a position, looking for a leg is Kingston. Looking for a body lock is Something. It's Something.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, there's the strength, Alex.
Eddie Kingston was trying to go for a suplex, but Jake something using his strength to his advantage, you know, being able to defend that.
And here's the King's Road style from Eddie Kingston. Ooh, the 4 pillars of All Japan Pro Wrestling. And that's a unique element he brings to the strong style of New Japan.
How about this? Jake something able to fend against Eddie Kingston using his power. Perhaps this is his ticket to a victory. Oh, what a shot.
That's straight right across the jaw. Shot to the solar plexus, and now Kingston covering up into the corner. And something driving Kingston down.
What a kick to the back, followed up by that lariat, forcing Kingston to the mat. And yeah, we're talking about his rivalry with Chris Jericho here, and that barbed wire death match. You gotta wonder what kind of condition Eddie Kingston is in. And is this the right opportunity for Jake something?
This could be a golden moment for Jake something. Kingston's attention may still be diverted. He may not be focused on the matches that he has signed as much as he normally is. As you see, a great clothesline there. Cover one.
I mean, if he can get a victory over Eddie Kingston, he could be something.
Well, and think about this. I mean, with the Forbidden Door firmly open, we're talking about New Japan, AEW, Ring of Honor. We're talking about CMLL, New Japan's longtime partner. You beat somebody as accomplished as Eddie Kingston, you're not only at the top of the top for New Japan, all of a sudden you're in talks with Ring of Honor. You're in contract talks, big match talks with AEW. You can write your own ticket at that point. That's the stature of Eddie Kingston right now.
Absolutely.
As the wrist lock trying to be blocked here by Kingston, breaks free.
Oh.
Chop delivered. And another. Oh, but it's something. That is the brute strength and the power of Jake something in action too.
I believe that the game plan for Eddie Kingston, if he is able to find some openings, he has to continue to chop away at the big man because it'll wear him down eventually. But he needs to find those openings. So far, Jake something has been very good relying on his strengths, keeping Eddie Kingston at bay.
And there you see the Irish whip off the ropes.
There you go.
Knee to the midsection, and Kingston in pain here, trying to butterfly the arms. But great adjustment there by Kingston. That is a veteran adjustment to go from the butterfly suplex to the knees, but it's something. Ooh!
How about that? Just as Eddie Kingston gets going, Jake something stops him in his tracks.
And choke slams him almost through the mat, hooks the legs. 2. Shoulders exposed, but getting the leverage on the legs. Good
Jake something is looking very impressive.
Unquestionable as something just stalking and staring down Eddie Kingston at this point. And he's got to be careful. He's on the doorstep of doing something special here, defeating a man the stature of Eddie Kingston. He can't let the crowd get in his head.
Absolutely, yeah. The fans here, obviously, cheering for Eddie Kingston. They love his authenticity. You know, he is who he is, and he's unapologetic about it. And he's unapologetic about that too. And that was a hard poke to the eye. Should he get disqualified, Ian?
Well, yes. I mean, it's referee's discretion. Referee's discretion in these bouts. But I mean, if you're going to bend the rules, there's a certain point where the referee needs to take control. And Eddie Kingston looking to take control back here.
Oh, how about Eddie Kingston absorbing that lariat and ducking that one.
Oh!
Oh! Catches him with the enziguri.
Certainly did, off the ropes.
Oh!
Sends him down. Big lariat.
And there's that grit, that style, you know, never give up attitude. Finally paying off, able to take Jake something off his feet, giving him a little bit of time to recover. He has taken a lot of damage. Fans here trying to motivate him, pump him up with that adrenaline.
Kingston has become a folk hero as of late. Oh, and here's, here's these King's Road style chops. Oh, Whether you attribute him to Tenryu or Kobashi, either works. As Kingston looking for the big body slam there. Oh! But something firing right back with a big forearm. And it's something. Front face lock here. And Kingston, Falcon Arrow. Hooked leg. 2 and...
Oh my God.
Just 2 there.
And there's no question that Jake Something came here tonight to make a name for himself at the expense of Eddie Kingston.
And he is on his way to doing just that. He's been in control for the majority of this match. He has an answer for almost everything Eddie Kingston's throwing his way. As Kingston locked in there with Something. Something now looking to trap Kingston.
Well, Kingston attempting to go for the drop kick. Jake moved out of the way and took advantage. And Eddie rolled out of the way now. Oh, there we go.
Going down to the basement. We're seeing a game of chess unfold here. Both men anticipating their opponent's moves. As you see Kingston, Something lowering the hips, dropping the center of gravity, blocking that. But he leans right into the DDT. Great, again, veteran adjustment too.
That was exactly a very good adjustment. Was unable to suplex the big man. Had his neck there and drove it to the mat.
And saw the hips go down, and he just went right with it and drove him in. And Kingston looking for the lariat, nobody home. It's Something, fireman's carry position.
Drops him.
Got him, Spicoli driver, 2
and throw.
Wow, 2 with 7/8 there.
My God. And Eddie smartly rolling out of the ring because he just took a big move. But watch out for Jake Something. What is he?
Oh! Wow! Up and over, delivers on Eddie Kingston.
What a leap over the top. Eddie Kingston trying to recuperate it on the outside, rolling out, but Jake Something taking advantage and leaping over the rope, attacking him.
And sending him back in, and he wants to win this in the ring here. You're absolutely right. I love Something has been staying on top of Kingston. He has not been letting Kingston out of his sight. Something now looking to finish things off with that massive power bomb that he is known for. Oh, it's Kingston though.
He got him.
T-bone drops him on his head, but Something right back up. Something, lariat blocked. Oh! Saito suplex from Eddie Kingston. And back fist to the future. Back fist to the future. 1, 2, got him.
What a war. What adversity was Jake Something for Eddie Kingston. But the Mad King from Yonkers was able to overcome the adversity. And that is why the fans here are giving him a standing ovation.
And to me, Alex, there was a series of adjustments. You could tell, particularly when he went for the suplex, he saw the hips go down, went right into the DDT. That happened on about 2 other occasions, and it was just, it's experience. I think Jake Something will get there when he learns the counterpunch. I think that's when Jake Something will go to the next level, but that takes years. And that is why the rubber's meeting the road right now for Eddie Kingston and why he's on the hot streak he is right now.
Oh man, he's at the peak of his career right now. Super popular, getting these big victories in his career.
And the Hurricane, the back fist to the future. Amazing, able to get the job done here tonight. Eddie Kingston, your victor here on the High Alert Tour. Fans still to come. It is the main event of the entire tour. Fred Rosser defends the New Japan Strong Open Weight Championship against Fred Yehi. What about that is going to be? That is the main event of the tour, and that is coming up next.
Royce, where's this one going?
Parts unknown.
Tocon Shop Global. We ship worldwide.
Why, buddy? You finished those Okada orders yet?
Yeah, with the new Team Filthy shirt, papi.
Genius. Eso, mi gente.
The stars of today and the legends of the past come together on your smartphone. NJPW Collection. Pick up cards from special draft events. Use your collected cards to form your own faction or exchange them for limited edition special cards. Check in live from venues or remotely from home to get special tickets and items. Add all of New Japan Pro Wrestling to your collection now. NJPW Collection.
God. What did they do to Rosser? Just pouring blood. And there's nowhere to go for Tom Lawler. And that's it! That's it! He did it!
He made it!
Rosser has done it! And for a man who's faced so many obstacles and instead turned them into positives, instead has turned them into moments. Koji Clutch locked in. But look at that hand now striking Bateman. Oh, look at that! And we got a tap out.
This place is sacred. This place is sacred. New Japan Strong is sacred to me. Can I help you?
You work too damn hard to get your ass beat. Fred Rosser, make no mistake. I'll beat your ass.
Is that right?
I'll see you down the road.
Anytime, any place, anywhere. I'm a fighting champion. And I'm gonna show you.
We'll see about that.
Anytime.
Championship on the line. Fred Yehi, the challenger, has been very successful. He is the bruiserweight, and he is an interesting combination of strikes and amateur style. Really established himself in the Ring of Honor Pure division, has brought that to New Japan Strong.
Now, Fred Yehi is incredibly talented. Known as the Savage Weight, 10 years a pro, and you know, the last time we've seen him, he beat Bateman, which is no easy task for anyone.
220 pounds, the Savage Weight, Fred Yehi!
And Yehi has not backed down from anybody, a technical master. He is someone who was under the tutelage of Ring of Honor World Champion Jonathan Gresham, branched out into his own, and has really decided that if something's going to happen for Fred Yehi, he needs to step up and make it happen, confronting Fred Rosser, the champion. And demanding his shot. But it's going to be tough to dethrone the champion, just as it was for Filthy Tom Lawler, his record-setting reign as champion. The climb to the top of the mountain often inspires you to keep climbing. And now that Fred Rosser is the strong openweight champion, there's no doubt about it. In my mind, the only way that that championship is going to leave his waist, someone's going to have to physically come and take it from him, Alex.
Literally, you know, all of what he had to go through to get this title around his waist. I mean, he went through so much. He was humiliated, bullied. He faced his biggest monster, that bully of the yard in Tom Lawler, and he never gave up, and he finally was able to defeat and dethrone Tom Lawler.
230 pounds, Mr. No Days Off, Fred Rosser!
And he wears it proud. It means everything to him.
Certainly does. The second strong openweight champion As we saw on the highlight package leading into this bout, defeated Filthy Tom Lawler in Philadelphia. And there is no better man to preside over the ceremonial presenting of the Strong Openweight Championship than Hall of Fame referee Tiger Hattori, who was so instrumental in bringing New Japan to the United States in the 1970s and 80s with the WWF, in the 1990s with WCW, and into the 2000s with Ring of Honor and AEW.
A beloved man in pro wrestling, absolutely. Very good to see him.
And Fred Rosser, who has turned away challengers at this point, including Big Damo in Nashville. Defending it here for the first time here on Strong. The one-on-one competition against Fred Yehi, going immediately to the ankle pick here, driving that shin into the knee joint.
I love the way that he started this match out. He almost wanted to show Fred Rosser that he can take him down and he can have his way with Fred Rosser.
And look at that, breaking the grip of the wrist into the wrist lock, using the slight height advantage, but it's going to be difficult. From the great state of Iowa, the great amateur wrestler Fred Yehi knows those ankle picks inside and out, but don't discount Fred Rosser.
Obviously, we can't. You know, he's the strong openweight champion, but Yehi coming in very confident.
Yes.
Prepared. And we know how technically gifted he is.
Oh, absolutely. And Yehi's had victories in Ring of Honor against Rocky Romero here on Strong. He has defeated Bateman. Both men have been champions in multiple organizations. As Rosser now side headlock takeover. And it's interesting, I was thinking about this, Alex, the man who was the best matchup, the matchup nightmare for the technical wrestler, cover one technical wrestler in Filthy Tom Lawler, was Fred Rosser. So to me, I'm wondering if this actually plays into Rosser's hands facing another technical master like Fred Yehi.
And another thing about Yehi is that he's unconventional. He uses his technical abilities in unique ways. But right now, Rosser able to gain the advantage, dropping the hips over the sternum of Yehi, and
going to the almost to the eyes there, and now it's Yehi going to the eyes, and this one's becoming personal quickly. Ooh, those massive hands.
That's right. Fred Yehi has also, he's got great striking ability. He's got power in those hands.
Yehi in great physical condition. This might be the best we've ever seen Yehi look. He's cut, he's defined, he's moving a little quicker than he normally does. Now going to the nose. And Alex, walk us through what you feel as a wrestler if someone goes to your nose.
Well, first of all, it's very annoying, irritating, and it kind of pushes you off of your game plan. You get a little bit, you get angry, and you stop thinking rationally for a moment.
Wrist lock here. I remember when I broke my nose playing baseball in college, I lost a little bit of my vision. I was disoriented, lost my equilibrium, and now Yehi using that to his advantage, just going right to the shoulder.
Look at driving all that weight with such intensity into the chest of Fred Rosser. So impressive at the early onset of this match is Fred Yehi.
And that might need to be Yehi's game plan to try and put him away quickly. As a head scissor here, he likes the Koji clutch.
That's right. That's how he's beaten a lot of his opponents. Not just the Koji clutch, but he clubs his opponents into the face, the temple, really overwhelming his opponents into submission.
And there you see Fred Rosser needing to go to the ropes there. And it's Rosser in trouble as Yehi connects with a double axe on the neck. Ooh! And Yehi now unloading, turning the pace up. And this is not something he's used to with Tom Lawler. And he's trying to cover like a wounded dog. Wow. And referee Jeremy Marcus needs to separate them. Trying to physically separate the two.
Fred Yehi being very dominant right now. with a flurry of strikes, going to the body, to the leg. Really unpredictable for Fred Rosser.
And a Cobra twist, maybe. And no, going to the inside, which extends those obliques just a little bit further. And really wrenching it in, stepping it over. And Rosser's not afraid to grab for anything, grabbing for the hair, now grabbing for the ears. Looking for a way out of this Cobra twist abdominal stretch. And great strategy there, putting the point of the elbow to the knee. And able to, looking for the reversal, but it's Yehi with a counter to the reversal.
Yehi fighting back and gets back to it, or attempting to. Both men fighting for an advantageous position, but Yehi looks to have locked it in.
And just stretching the hips, the obliques.
Very hard to breathe in that position.
And, Yehi going right to the throat.
Oh,
back fist.
Man.
Back fist, man. Turn out the lights of Fred Rosser. And Yehi.
Oh,
Yehi.
man. He's got it in tight.
Rear naked choke.
That's in very tight.
And Rosser forced to go to the ropes. Oh, and Yehi, this is a different Fred Yehi. This aggression when Rosser is in the ropes, defenseless.
I'm so impressed by the strategy of Fred Yehi. I mean, he's not allowing Fred Rosser to breathe. He's crowding him. He's staying very, very close to him, not letting Fred Rosser get going at all.
Not leaving anything to chance. He knows the championship is on the line. Fred Rosser, oh, look at that. Yehi blocking the shots.
Blocking both of those shots.
And Yehi's an answer for everything. Fred Rosser, ooh, swing and a miss. Oh, except for that big clothesline sends Yehi down. And Rosser finally may have a moment here to collect himself and get back in this match.
That's right. He found an opening here.
Kicks to the midsection. It's Rosser driving Yehi down. This hip attack driving into Yehi's shoulder and into the neck. And Rosser's legs and hips are massive. Nearly 500-pound squat, nearly 500-pound deadlift. This is one of the strongest men in professional wrestling. Mr. No Days Off, does not take any days off from the gym. Is in there pounding it out every day. As Rosser has Yehi on his shoulders. Back down, rear naked choke here.
And he's got it in tight.
And look at that, the elbow. Yehi has counters for counters. Four connects, four for Rosser, may have knocked Yehi out too. Two there. Step over, STF, looking for the strikes of his own. This is how he won the title, he captured the title.
Yehi resisting here because he knows if Rosser applies this completely, he's in big trouble.
And getting position on the jaw, looking to trap the arm. Oh, and he might be, is he biting him? Yes, indeed. Biting the thumb of Rosser.
Well, he's not leaving anything to chance.
And back to
big stakes here.
Abdominal stretch this time countered by Rosser, but now the focus moves from staying on the attack to his thumb and his hand. That Yehi bit.
Oh, wow. He lured Fred Rosser in and trying to take him down here with a drop toe hold.
And trying to mount him, trying to ride him. Instead, big kick there. It's Rosser with two big boots, back fist. This time misses. That's the in-game adjustments of Rosser. Sidewinder there. Cover, hooks the leg, traps the leg. 2, 3, got him!
Wow, out of nowhere, just so quickly. Caught him with that slam, driving him on that net. Wow.
Fred Rosser, you saw it throughout the match, especially right before that sidewinding slam. Rosser beginning to pick up moves that Yehi had in his repertoire. Moves that Yehi hit before, like the back fist, like the kicks, able to avoid them, able to counter them, and he made sure he had an answer the second time around. And Fred Rosser, your victor. Big slam, big spladle, great cover. Pinfall victory here for Fred Rosser. What a match we just saw here, Alex.
Incredible. I have to give it up to Yehi. He came in very strong, very confident, But you know what? One moment, it takes only one moment for the match to be over, and Fred Rosser was able to take advantage and get the cover.
That boy Fred put a whooping on me. I say it all the time, whether it's in front of 50 people or 10,000 people, this is so much fun for me. I could go back to WWE, I can try AEW, but New Japan Strong is my home. And I hate to say it, but I gotta call myself the People's Champion of New Japan Strong.
I thought Tom Lawler was the People's Champion.
Well, this championship means so much to so many. The representation.
The Strong Openweight Championship means the world to me. I'm gonna be a fighting champion. Fred, you did a good job, but it just wasn't good enough. So who's next for the Strong Openweight Championship?
Wow, what a question we have just heard from Fred Rosser.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on. Well, this is the Openweight Championship. I had never considered that we might see one of the great junior heavyweights who might be a matchup nightmare for Fred Rosser. He has fought submission specialists, strikers, technical masters. He has not fought a man that is willing to go to the depths that TJP is. We just saw a few weeks ago. We just saw last week him defeat Mascara Dorada. And now you're seeing eye to eye. The Strong Openweight champion and one half of the IWGP.
Let me give you guys a fun fact about TJP and I. He knew many years ago that New Japan Strong, I wanted it to be my home. And it all went down in the DM on Twitter. I talked to you and I asked you, what is it gonna take for me to be a part of this family? I respect you because you're an OG, but there's no reason for you to be out here. I make the challenges, you don't.
It's good to see you, Fred. It's good to see you. And it is true, you reached out to me and I reached back. And I recognize when somebody of your caliber belongs on a stage like this. But let's get one thing straight, and let's make one thing clear. We're not sharing this ring, you're renting this ring.
Ooh. Strong words.
And you're renting this ring from me. This is a ring that I helped build, and I know you pride yourself on being the people's champion for Strong, and that's cute because I happen to be the public enemy. So if there are ever two people made to do this over that, it would be us. And you know what? This hand happens to be empty, and this one is already holding a title, but I think I would like to add to it. So I'll take you up on that offer. And I don't know if you want to do it right now. I don't want to know if you want to do it next time, but I will take you up on that.
TJP answering the call here.
I think we can do it right here, right now.
Oh.
Whoa.
I mean, Fred Rosser, even after the fact that he just competed, he's ready.
Oh, he's got that adrenaline pumping, TJP.
We could do it right here, right now. However, I would like to do it in a place that I call home, in front of some people that I consider much, much better than them.
Oh,
Does he mean Los Angeles?
So let's do it at home in Los Angeles.
Oh. Well, that makes sense.
Wow. Insulting.
They don't call me Mr. No Days Off for no reason. You want to do it in LA? Well, just like I've said to every opponent, you're going to leave with 3 boots on, 2 on your feet and 1 in your ass. And that's going to be a lifetime reminder of how badly Mr. No Days Off, the suntan Superman, put a whooping on that ass. Get ready, because it's time to go to work.
Fred Rosser retains the championship here on the High Alert Tour, but the challenge has been made for the Fighting Spirit Unleashed Tour, which starts next week right here on NJPWWorld.com. TJP has issued the challenge, fans. We will bring you up to date when that match is signed and made official and let you know where along the Fighting Spirit Unleashed Tour that match will take place. But Alex and I, we will be there in Hollywood, California. We'll be calling all of the action, and we cannot wait. We want to thank you for joining us on the High Alert Tour. What a tour it's been, and we will see you next week as the Fighting Spirit Unleashed Tour revs into gear. For Alex Kozlov, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Happy wrestling, everybody.
Been through enough hells, heard enough bells. Been in many rings, I survived many things. I came out and then proceeded to change the game. I was circling the ring, it will remain the same. I ain't got time in no days off. I've been on the grind in the days off. Put it on the line, we'll take off. 'Cause I ain't got time in no days off. I ain't got time in no